In the criminal justice system of Miami, Florida, influence peddling refers to conduct using their position or personal connections, tries to influence a public official to make decisions in favor of themselves or a third party, usually in exchange for some benefit, whether financial or otherwise. For example, if someone promises to secure a public contract for a company in exchange for payment, or if an official agrees to intervene with a judge to help a defendant in return for gifts, these are classic cases of influence peddling. The main difference between influence peddling and corruption lies in the mechanism and scope of the offense. Influence peddling is a specific form of administrative corruption, but not all corruption involves influence peddling. Corruption is a broader concept that covers any abuse of power for personal gain, including crimes like bribery, embezzlement, or abuse of authority. For instance, bribery occurs when an official directly accepts money to perform or omit an act related to their position, while influence peddling centers on the improper use of personal relationships to sway administrative or judicial decisions, even if the official does not directly receive the benefit. In summary, influence peddling involves the improper use of personal connections to obtain favorable decisions from public officials, usually in exchange for advantages or promises, and is a specific type within the broader phenomenon of corruption. To report influence peddling in the judicial system of Miami, Florida, you can contact federal agencies such as the Department of Homeland Security, DHS, through their tip line at 186-DHS-2-ICE, or reach out directly to the Office of the Principal Legal Advisor in Miami. You can also file a report with the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of Florida, or with local police, who will direct the investigation to the appropriate unit. The consequences of detecting and reporting influence peddling can be significant. If the report leads to a successful investigation and the crime is proven, those responsible may face criminal charges, penalties such as fines and imprisonment, and disqualification from holding public office. The person who reports the crime may be asked to testify and provide evidence during the judicial process. A formal investigation may begin after the report, and if charges are filed, the case can proceed to a criminal trial where responsibilities and sanctions will be determined.